Good morning, it's 4:52 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, and the date is May 8th, 2019. Let's take a look at Litecoin. Like I said yesterday, the goal of the manipulator was to bring the price down. He's accomplished that. Let's see where the Kettling walls are at. You see one at 73.66. It won't go higher than 73.30. And the other one's mixed in with a little something else at 72.22. I'll explain it again because I know this is being reviewed by the agencies. These two Kettling walls are the two largest orders in the exposed order book. They are the same size for one reason, and one reason only: to cover up their manipulation of the volume. A positive, a negative plus a positive. We all know the results. That's an elementary school equation or formula, whatever you want to call it. So he's using the same market size to conceal his effects on the volume. But separately, they are affecting the volume. The way he affects the volume and the price, he moves these two trades up and down, and he effectively changes the mid-market price. If he wants the mid-market price to go down, he'll move both of these walls down in unison. And in some cases, if he really wants to go down like these big spikes, he'll drop this bottom wall so far you can no longer see it on the exposed open order book. Alright, that's the basics of how he's manipulating it. How I found out that this is the market maker: when the New York Department of Financial Services went in and asked him, Coinbase stated it within the text of this letter that they sent to Michael Grief. They told us. So now we're going to get on the point to the formulas to make this easy so you don't have to watch all my videos. The only thing you might want to be looking into is the email that I have on there. The response from Coinbase. So they can't say they were not told. Now the formulas are very simple. They're elementary school formulas. Unfortunately, being high experienced, I've seen stuff that's, if you would go to any other market, it's very sophisticated. They'll use shorts and longs. This is not sophisticated at all. It's so unsophisticated, it's very easy to overlook. Now you get your little trusty calculator. Okay? Now if you want to see the effects of those two trades, how they create the mid-market price, it's a very easy formula. All you have to do is average out those two trades price, 73.66 plus. This is so simple, I think that's why it's been overlooked, to 72.24. And then you just divide it by 2. We're less than 1% away from the price. And if you stay here long enough, you will see that price eventually go to this figure. And it's going already. Let's just stay and take a look. This is how we know, because once we see the walls move and you recalculate it, guess what? Guess what happens? You get to the new calculated price. It just flashed there. It just passed it, you see? Now if you want to figure out which way they're moving the market, there's another formula. It comes in two parts. Okay? First, you're going to go to the top wall because it's on top. You can do it any way you want. You get the price of the top wall, 73.66. Now you take out the mid-market price from that. We'll round it off. You got 59 cents. Still nowhere near the 40 cents. Any formula we done, nowhere near the 40 to 44 cents that Coinbase has stated. The reason why Coinbase stated 40 to 44 cents for both walls from the mid-market price is so you couldn't see that the market maker was manipulating the spread from top to bottom wall by $2 rather than 80 cents, which means he's not making 80 cents per coin, or around that average 80 cents. Maybe he's making 60 cents per coin. When he increased the spread, now he can easily make $1 per coin. That's why they lied on this, stating that the spread between the two walls is about 80 to 88 cents. So you guys, they weren't rigging the market when they were actually hosting those trades $2 away and making the spread $2, making it more profitable for them to liquidate. They're liquidating, all right. They're liquidating people's positions at stop losses at the lower price, and then they come back later and sell it back to you. Okay, now let's go on to the bottom wall. Okay, now we got 73.13. Now we find the bottom wall's price. $72.24. Okay. Now you could see the difference. The bottom wall is closer to the median price. The top wall is closer to the median price, the sale. The bottom wall, the buy, is further away. That means the price is going to go down. He's rigging it to bring it down. He's moving his walls down, closer to the median. This one's further away from the median. This one's closer to the median. This is the top sell wall. So his intention is to bring the price down. You might not see it now, but you'll see it later. In other words, he moves the walls first, and then it takes time for the market to react. This is very simplistic manipulation. We know who owns those trades. Coinbase was obliged to tell us when the New York Department of Financial Services began questioning them. When they sent me this letter, you'll notice Coinbase marked it confidential. You can see it right there. Right underneath Coinbase, it says confidential to Mr. Greaves. It sounds like to me somebody didn't want me to see this letter. It's not Mr. Greaves. It sounds like somebody else who also corresponded in this letter. Coinbase. Why would they want to mark this confidential? This should be known. This should be on the public ledger. Like I'm putting on a public forum. Why do you mark this confidential, Coinbase? And why isn't these trades 40 to 44 cents away? As you stated in the letter, it never has been. And if it has been 40 to 44 cents posted from the mid-market price, I want somebody to post a video like I have and show me. Because as far as I'm concerned, it's a fabrication of reality. It's a lie. It's never been 40 to 44 cents. This is the closest I ever seen. It was 59 cents. And the reason why he doesn't put it 40 to 44 cents, because when he's liquidating people's coin, it's the spread he's after. He'd rather have a $2 spread rather than an 88-cent spread. Because then he has more, when he liquidates, buys and sells, he has a higher spread. He's making more profit per coin. It's that easy. And I'll say it again. Why is a market maker posting trades that he has no intention of buying and selling? They're up there for weeks, months. And his job as a market maker is to provide liquidity, which means buying and selling the coin, not manipulating the price so he can get a larger spread so he makes more profit while he's liquidating. That's the whole issue. Most people can understand the spread. If he expands his spread to $2 rather than 88 cents, aren't you going to make more money on a $2 spread than an 88-cent spread? Every trader knows that. Every trader. That's why they told you 40 to 44 cents, so you couldn't see that he was manipulating it. Why would he manipulate it? For the spread. To make more money. This is very easy. The more I look into this, the more I'm figuring out why he's motivated to do the things that he's doing. Anybody in here would like to buy, instead of 40 cents lower, you want to buy $1 lower, right? And then instead of selling it at 88 cents higher, wouldn't you like to sell it $2 higher? What you just bought for $1, less below the market, then you mark it up $2 and you're able to sell it. Wouldn't you love a spread like that? A $2 spread versus an 88-cent spread? And if that's what he's doing, he's controlling the spread. This guy is wicked, man. He is wicked. This is so obvious. And then the goal to say that a market maker can put up those two trades because he's providing liquidity. If you're not buying and selling those trades like any other trader, your intentions are very clear. You're using them to manipulate the market. And these are not no small trades. They're the largest orders in the exposed order book on both sides of the book. He's manipulating the price to create a larger spread so his liquidating activity could bring in more profit. There you go. That's why he misstated. They misstated his activity of being 44 cents to 40 cents away from the last sale, when it's $1 away from the last sale on both sides, giving a $2 spread as opposed to an 88-cent spread. They're covering it up. They know what they're doing. Well, that's all I got to say. Get these guys, please. They rob too many people. If you calculate since September of 2017, when I first spotted this activity, to about a year and a half, they must have stolen hundreds of millions of dollars by manipulating the spread. Alright, people, be safe. Watch those kettle and walls. Learn what I'm saying. It's free. You have any questions, younger people, you come to me, ask me a question. I try to answer it as fast as possible. Check my comments.